Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the capital of your state? What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name your U.S. representative. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. In what month do we vote for president? November. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When was the Constitution written? (1787). How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who was the first president? George Washington. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States.